Hello everybody! Welcome to doing a water change on this tank. We're doing a water change on this tank. Got my sponge ready. Got my tweezers ready. We're gonna go at it. Get the tank all cleaned up, looking nice. Maybe change some plants around, and I'll show you how I do it. Okay, so step one, I need to get all my supplies ready to go. I got this extra bit of filter sponge. This is what I'm going to use to clean the glass. I got tweezers plus other tools for messing and fixing my plants. Got prime or any dechlorinator for doing your water at the end. Below, this is on a rack. I don't think I've shown this off, but here's a rack. I'm going to be working on this 20 today. This one might get a water change, but I won't. Below, I have this handy dandy tub. So this tub has my water change hoses. This is a mess. Ignore it. But this is where I keep my hoses and my pump. So this is my Python. This is what I use to fill the tanks. I use a separate hose for filling a tank and draining a tank, because draining water is going to be nasty, and I don't want to have to replace this hose. So this hose has only ever been used to fill, and it stays in decent enough condition. And then I put this extra attachment on there. This is from a old canister filter. This just makes it so that the water kind of splashes outward. There's other ways to do this, but that's just what I had handy. Next, I have the actual siphon hose, the Python siphon hose. I use this for manually cleaning the tanks. I'm just going to do this into a bucket, and then I dump out the bucket. And this is where I try to get all the nasty, grimy. Lastly is the real nasty, dirty drain hose. I need to replace this. I'm getting my miles out of this. It's just hooked up to a pump, and I can just stick this into the tank, put this down the drain. That's how I drain my tanks. That way I'm not lugging buckets. Hold on. Well, let me get this set up, and I'll be right back. Hold on. This is a 20-gallon tank I'm going to be working on. Before I do anything, I want to kind of go through and make a little list of what I want to try to work on. My cat is messing with the blinds. Hold on. Ollie, hey, you're interrupting my video. There's the line. I have there's a bathroom right here, and the hose is attached to the sink. That's where the hose is, and he likes to watch things, so he's just gonna hang out. Back to the tank. Yeah, I like to go through, make a list of what I want to work on and spots that I think could be improved. Right now, there's a big, ugly mat of algae that has grown over this driftwood. I'm going to try to take the tweezers, and I'm just going to try to tweeze that out. So I'll do a bit of siphoning, but there's not like a lot of spots that I'm like, ooh, there's a lot of built up debris that I want to get out. So I might not have to do very much siphoning. The hang-on back filter has a pre-filter on it. Ooh, hello pre-filter. And the pre-filter gets real dirty. So I'm going to pull that off, clean it. And I think that's the big items to clean. I want to trim these plants and get them all situated, looking a bit better. I got little things like little plants attached to the driftwood here. I need to fix this and put it someplace that looks nice. I like to test my water before I do water changes. I like to know how dirty my tank gets before I clean it. If I tested this and my nitrates were higher, they're getting close to 50 ppm or something like that, then I'm like, ooh, I probably should try to be on top of my water changes. I'm just going to unplug filters and heaters. Always do that before you do water changes, especially heaters. When I drain this down, if the heating element's exposed, it could kind of go crazy. We're going to start draining water. I like to do this so that I don't soak I don't get soaking wet when I come in here and start doing this. Plug that in. But this algae likes to collect debris. So when I come in here and remove it, leaves behind a little bit of a mess. I won't get it all out, and that's okay. Tanks are ecosystems. Ecosystems evolve and change over time. And us as the caretaker can influence the environment. But we can't stop biology. Which in this case, I'm talking about algae. Okay, let's go in now. I'm gonna start siphoning out some water. This siphon does have a little pump I could use. Let's see if I can do this backwards. I'm doing this backwards. Usually I use the opposite hand to do each of these tasks. But because of the glare, I kind of have to do it this way. So, I'm making myself look real bad. Okay, stick end of the siphon hose into the bucket. Lift this up until it starts to drain. Put it back in the water. Oh, this is so weird. I didn't get it that time. I totally didn't miss. I missed a little bit. Got slightly wet socks. It's okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is pinch the hose. Can you just see this? I might like... So if I pinch the hose, it stops the flow, but it keeps the siphon. And I can let it go. Pump. Move. Siphon. Stop. My control wasn't great there, but if I pause it and stop it and I go along the substrate, I can clean it pretty well. But the substrate looks pretty clean, so there's not a lot for me to siphon. I mostly want to get that wood and where I pulled the algae off, because that's where a lot of that gunk is. And there's still a lot floating through the water, and the filter will get it out, and the pump will get it out. I have to decide, do I want to pump out more water to get this debris out, or do I want to call it? And I think I'm going to do just a bit more water. All right. Now, since I have 2 tanks in this rack, I'm going to go ahead and start draining the other tank. I won't film it, but I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I can multitask. Now, I'm going to clean the entire, any of the glass I care about being clean, I'm going to clean, even if I don't see anything. Biofilm and stuff will develop, and those colonies will grow on the surfaces. And I like to get that off, because I feel like whenever I just go through, scrub everything, I get less algae on the glass overall. And it's a lot easier. If I let it get bad, it's a lot more work. And I'm trying not to block the view. I'm gonna get a panel over here. You could do this first if you want to, but this is fun. Okay. So I'm not going to clean the back. I don't care if the back has algae. Maybe I will care at some other point, but I don't care right now. So there you go. Okay. Got some escaping scissors. Oh gosh. Tweezers, and now we're going to rearrange the tank and the escape bit. This tank, when I moved, it kind of just... I didn't really do much with it. It's kind of been sitting here. I've been watching it and seeing what it does and seeing what plants were going to grow and what was going to maybe die back. And I'm at a point where I feel like I can start to escape this a bit. I have a few rock piles and bits of driftwood. It's kind of a dump tank, but I kind of like the aesthetic of that. What I don't like is this bit on the left as much. I feel like this area is a little meh, a little mid. I'm gonna move that wood, fish are going to freak out, but they will forgive me in time. So I have lots of little pieces of wood. This one's got some Anubias twisted on it. Looks nice. I think I want to build up this rock pile here. And then I kind of like this Anubias piece stuck in the wood. So we're going to just stick it here. This isn't meant to be the nicest display tank. Like, if I breed fish, I need to come in here and net them. Like, I'm gonna make a mess of things. And that's okay. This piece of driftwood, I'm not sure what to do with you, so we're gonna move you. I like that. I want to open up this front a bit. It's a bit too obstructed, I feel. And this piece, I'm not sure what to do with you, to be honest. I'm gonna stick you like here. What I got is looking better. I don't like the right side as much, so let's change that. Now there's plants floating through here, which I'm going to come in and move. My pump is running dry in tank below. It's done 50%, so we'll just go and turn it off. Alright, we'll pull it off later. I'm going to leave it like this for now. I'm not in love with it, but I think I want to think about it. And I can do it next time I do a water change. So it can evolve with me. It doesn't need to be perfect this go around. Bit of a crypt right here. Some algae stuck on the root. Where do I want to put a crypt? Probably in the spot I just opened, actually. This is probably a good spot for you. It can be next to your crypt siblings. A little scraggly. There you go. I think that's 7 stems now, actually. Nice. Oh, my Anubias came up. No, Anubias. Yeah. This piece looks really, it's got character. Not good, pretty looking character, but it's got character. There's some guppy grass strands. It's hard to find this stuff online, but if you join your local fish club, or better yet, if you don't have a local fish club, make a local fish club. You can find other people who have it, and you can get guppy grass from them. And you can make an unlimited source of guppy grass. So when I take the pre-filter, and I'm just rinsing it out in the bucket. Oh, stick it back on. Sorry, swordtails. Just don't hide right there right now. Okay, and see if I made a mess. I don't think I did. Okay, here is the sink. Open this, turn on hot water. And I run hot water until it's at its max temperature. Turn it down. Start kicking on cold water. And I just eyeball it. I could take like a temperature gun and just temperature gun it. But because it's got a heater in the tank, and it can heat it back up a degree or two. But I don't need a ton of water pressure. Close it. Sending water in my tank. Here comes the water. Boom. This is tap water. So take my prime, measure out my very precise amount. I try to like split it, so I do like half the dose at the front end, and once it's full, I do another dose, like the other half of the dose. So there you go. Look at all our swordtails. They're checking things out. They're a little scared. That's okay. They'll probably be freaked out a bit. Moving those rocks disturbed a lot. There's a lot of debris on the top. I have a banjo catfish in here. He'll clean it up. He'll disturb all the sand, and it's going to end up in the filter. I'm not worried about that. So just hanging out. Hope you guys are having a good day. Enjoying the vibes. Do water change. Clean your tank. Make your fish happy. Make you happy. this makes me happy. It's not just coming in here and cleaning it, because I'm coming in here and I'm, propagating plants. I'm, adjusting the ecosystem, and when I move these plants around, their plants are going to grow in. The fish are going to respond to it. Like, they might start swimming differently. They might hide in different places. It's that tinkering and that ever continuing, like, I don't know, level of interaction. I think I love it. It makes me happy. It scratches itches, and I enjoy it. The rock pile over here, I like this a bit more. I like my rock piles, especially when I think when I start getting fry in here, or if I get shrimp and things, I think that would look really cool. And if I get those Bacopa stem plants growing up the back, that'll look really nice. Guppy grass in the back. I think if it just spindles its way up the middle, that'd be really cool. I'm hoping that looks nice when they grow in. Now the trick is, don't overflow your tank. Okay, unironically, the last thing I said is don't overfill your tank. I got so close. Oh. Oh. I got distracted for 1 second. Oh, man. I'm the worst. Why am I making this? No one's listened to me. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, I just opened up the other end and it's siphoning out. It'll be okay. I'll bring it down slightly. Okay. Oh, that's good. All right. Stop it. Out. And we're falling behind. So I need to probably quickly fill up the other tank. So there we go. Let's turn the tank back on. There we go. Nice. There it is. All done, minus the heater, but I'll do the heaters once I'm done with the other tank. That's all of course, clean the front of your glass. Makes a big difference. Take a towel, clean, dry it all off. I can't really see what I'm doing. There's like glare. The glare is even affecting me. But yeah, there we go. That's how I do a water change. Done. All I have to do is clean up, but, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was, I don't know. I hope this was, like, fun or something. As fun as doing a water change and watching a guy ramble for who knows how long it is. But I appreciate you being here. Don't leave. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.